Hello guys, today I am here with a very interesting topic. Imagine you are designing a ride-sharing app like Uber or Pathao, and you must store the user's current real-time location for the application. So how would you store that? Would you store the user's current location with all other user properties like user name, user email, user phone number, and one more column, user current location in the same database table? Would it be a feasible idea to do that? So today we will try to look into the answer to this question, and we will know different things about this. To answer this question, at first we have to understand what happens when we save a data in a relational database. When we save any data in a relational database, the data is actually gets written in the hard disk of the machine. And now we have to understand what type of data is actually user's current location. So user's current location is such a data that is completely volatile, that has no stability. Like my current location 1 second ago is invalid now, because if I am running all over the city, my current location is supposed to get changed every second. So would it make sense to store such type of volatile, unstable data that changes every second in such a database that saves data to the hard disk? Because this is a costly operation. You are saving my current location to the hard disk read-only memory of the machine every second. This is such a costly operation, and you would say, yes, it is completely stupid. Why would I do that? Right? So if I am designing the system, at first I would make a design choice that I will split up my data into two segments, that the data that are non-volatile and the data that are volatile. At first I have to decide that. So if I list down the non-volatile data of the user, by non-volatile I mean the data that doesn't change frequently, like user name, user email, user phone number, user address, user maybe blood group. So these are the data I have listed down. I am considering these as the non-volatile data, and I am happy to store this data in a database that stores to ROM, like hard disk. So it can be PostgreSQL or SQL Server or MySQL or any database. So I am happy to store this non-volatile data in one database. And now I will find other types of data that are actually volatile, completely unstable, that changes. Like if you tell me what is the current location of the customer, what is the current location of the driver, is the user active, is the user activity status online or offline. So these are the data that changes frequently. So we have to think of an efficient storage solution where we can actually store the user's current location in real time, that is getting updated every second, and the data is not getting written in the hard disk, because that would be a very costly operation. So what can be my solution? If I look at the available databases that are available, then I will choose Redis. If you have studied about Redis, Redis is an in-memory database that is a distributed in-memory database, and we can use Redis to very fastly save and retrieve data. Redis is a key-value database, and I think it would be a very nice solution. If I am designing the system, then I would choose Redis, which would write my user's current location in memory instead of writing in the hard disk, and it would be very fast. Every second the front-end application would send the user's current location to backend with the help of 𝐿_WebSocket, and the backend would instantly save the user's current location to the Redis, and whenever needed it will instantly retrieve the user's current location from Redis. And if I deploy Redis as a distributed database, and if my application is load balanced across multiple servers, the Redis can act as the perfect data store here. So yeah, if I am designing the system, I have got my solution. I will use maybe PostgreSQL for all the non-volatile data, user name, user email, user phone number in one user database, and I will use Redis, a very fast in-memory distributed database, for storing my user's current location, the volatile information, what are the real-time current location of my customers, what are the real-time current location of my drivers. I would store these in Redis. Yeah, it would perfectly make sense to me. So yeah, you have got my solution. If I am designing a system like Uber or Pathao, I would choose at least two databases. One is a database like PostgreSQL for storing the non-volatile data, and one is a database like Redis, an in-memory distributed key-value database for storing my real-time informations of my customers and drivers. So in the world of system design, no answer is absolutely perfect. Everything can be answered with it depends. So if you have any better idea or if you have any different perception, I am happy to hear from you. I am always excited to know different better solutions. Thank you. See you another day.